Hey guys, let's get into Basketball Wives and what happened last night. The women just they were not happy with Jackie and what she had planned for them. They were not feeling it. And that's what this is all about. And it's obvious that these women are teamed up, and it's Brooke, Brandi, it's Brooke, Brandi, British, and Duffy all in an alliance. They don't like Malaysia. They didn't like the other two girls that were on there, Nia and I think Noria, the twin sisters. These girls, and I thought we were going to see these girls again, right? And no, they're not coming back because of what happened at Angel's party. So I just really know this is an alliance with these women, especially after seeing the way it played out last night, the way they came for Jackie. And this is the thing, Jackie's not always my favorite on the show, but Jackie has been there since day one. And I like Jackie overall. She's definitely earned her spot. She's one of the women there. She's older than all of them. And she's really a basketball wife. She really has been with her husband for years. And I'm not talking about Brandi doesn't count. Brandi doesn't count at all. And I'm going to show you why Brandi doesn't count. Because Brandi wants to sit here and act like Malaysia. She can't trust Malaysia again. She has such a hard time. It's so difficult for her. She's so upset. But this is the thing. She wants to preach how she's Christian. When they went to see the tarot readers, she's like, I'm Christian. I don't do that. I don't do that. But this is what she does, though. This is a clip right here that I'm going to show you.
How many women you slept with? She thinks 8. She thinks 8.
In our marriage.
In the marriage. Do you think the number matters to her?
Yes.
It would be crushing for her.
I mean, how many has it been?
What difference does it make? Why do you want to know the number?
Just to know.
It's more than 50.
Not marriage for?
I'll say yes.
Now, how does that feel?
How do you think?
I need you to be in touch with it. Why is more than 50 disgusting, but more than 10 ain't?
I'm not saying more than 10. 8 is a lot. It was a lot for me.
But what do you think he's doing?
I don't know.
Have you asked?
I haven't. I've asked.
Ask him.
I don't care. I don't want to.
You don't want to know?
No, I don't.
You don't want to know?
Why?
I just don't. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. No. Miss Brandi. Leaving is not going to.
Did you just see what I just played? This is when Brandi and her husband, and she's still with to this day, were on Ayanla. And she's with the man to this day that has slept with over 50 women. Over 50 women. I never saw this clip because I've said this before. I've never been a fan of Brandi. So I didn't follow her. Like when this episode aired, I didn't even watch it. But of course, things are surfacing now because of, she's on the current season, is airing, whatever. But I never saw that episode with her and her husband on Ayanla. I had no idea he slept with 50 women, cheated on her with 50 women. Ridiculous. So the nerve of her to sit and, of course, you're going to have trust issues. You just have it with the wrong person, though. But anyway, back to Basketball Wives and what happened last night. So the women are just in an alliance, like I said. They are totally against Jackie. They just was shading Jackie. They went and they got the hotel room. They didn't want to go have the tarot reading, except for the women that went. Brandi ended up leaving because she was just so sick. She was like, I don't do this. I don't do this. I don't talk to witches. And just, I mean, she just went off. It's a way you go about it. If she didn't want to do it, all she had to do is say, you know what, Jackie, I'll pass. I'll see you back at the room. I'll explain myself later and leave. But she made a really big scene about it and just spazzed on Jackie in front of everybody and left. And then when she got back to the hotel, she went and met Brooke and Jennifer by the pool, and she told them what happened. And now Brooke is like, Jackie's crazy and all types of things that she was saying about Jackie. So the women go have dinner. And before I even get into the women having dinner, I just want to talk about Jennifer for a second and how all of a sudden she just is this big bold person that talks all of this crap as if she didn't remember when she used to look just like this when Evelyn used to get at her. I wanted Jennifer, the energy that she's showing all this season, I wanted her to show that energy when Evelyn was making her cry like a baby, when Evelyn was embarrassing the shit out of her. I wanted that energy that she's giving this season, coming at Malaysia, saying the stuff she's saying, acting as tough as she's acting. We saw none of that when Evelyn was in the picture. Evelyn was checking her left and right, and Jennifer stood there and did nothing but cry. So it's something with this mix of women that's here. Because even Duffy, she's another one. She's another one that when she was on there, did we forget how Tammy used to have her? She was scared of Tammy. I had to take a little look down memory lane before I did this video because I've watched Basketball Wives, but it takes a long time sometimes for a new season to air, and they tend to mix the women up a lot. Ever since the main cast got broken up, like Shawnee's not even there no more, Evelyn's gone, Malaysia's there, but she's in and out. She's not there the way she used to be, and it's just weird. Jackie's still there, but I mean, they constantly mix the cast up. So I had to really go look for a second before I did this because I remember, I'm like, wait a minute, this is just not the way I remember these women acting before. But they get around each other and they're this big tough group that you can't get at. That's how they are. That's how they did the twin sisters that were there, kicked them off because they were cool with Jackie and Malaysia. So it's just real it's real fake how they're acting. It's not real life. So back to the show and the women back at the hotel, talking about Jackie and how they, she didn't want to be at the tarot reading with the women. So they tend to sit, and this is what they do before they go out to dinner. They sit, Brooke had some holy water, they pray. I mean, it wasn't that serious. It's nothing wrong with contacting spirits, especially loved ones that have passed. If you're able to connect with them, and I don't see anything wrong with that. And if you do, that is totally your prerogative. No one's here to say that. But I mean, this right here, the way they acted towards Jackie, it wasn't that deep. All the women had was a tarot card reading talking about basically their future. All the women asked a question, and it was as simple as that. It wasn't no, oh my God, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. It wasn't a witchcraft. It was just tarot reading, which is very common nowadays, especially with this new day and age. It's way more common than it was when I was growing up. So I don't understand what the big deal was. But hey, they have to push it for TV, right? I guess that's what they got to do. So when we get to the dinner, Brooke off the top is mad. She's pissed. She's mad. As soon as Jackie sits down, they start bickering back and forth. Because Brooke is still bringing up that Jackie lied about where they were going, and she didn't appreciate that. Jackie's like, I'm sorry. But it's like, even with Jackie saying she's sorry, Brooke wasn't hearing it. Brooke was still getting at Jackie. She was still getting at her. And this is Brandi on the other side of the table, trying to tell Jackie to be quiet, but letting Brooke go off and say what she's saying. So now now Jackie and Brooke are just cursing each other out. They're cursing each other out. And then Jackie calms down and says, "You know what? This is my event. I apologize." And Brooke is like, it was your event. It's not your event. Like, I mean, she went off on Jackie again. So at this point, Jackie's like, okay, you saying too much. Now Jackie's mad, and Jackie's like, you know what? I'm being too nice to y'all. You running all over me. I'm seeing the way this is forming up now, and she's tired. She was tired, so she got mad and she jumped up and knocked the table over, and just started going crazy. Like, this is what you wanted. This is what you wanted to come out. Like, let's go, let's go. So she went off on Brooke, but by this time they had, I guess, taken Brooke away. But that's how the episode ended, with Jackie just going off. Jackie just going off on Brooke, not flipping the table over, telling her to come here, like, come here now. And now Duffy's saying, like, oh, Jackie's acting possessed. No, she's not acting possessed. Jackie's been showing her crazy side for years. She just has been on some calm. She's been on some calm behavior lately. Like, she really has been. But we've seen her go crazy for years on the show. So I don't know why Duffy said that, but I guess they want to play into her going to see those witches earlier. So whatever. But that's how the episode ended. And I cannot wait to see what happens next week. I think next week might be the final episode, if I'm not mistaken. If it's not next week, it's the week after. So they're about to wrap up the season, and I just want to see what happens. I did see for the preview for next week, Malaysia. Jackie's gonna tell Malaysia what happened. So I don't know if we'll see Malaysia on camera, what's going on, but yes, I'll tune in for next week, and I will have an update when that episode airs. But thank you guys for watching. Please like this video. Subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, let me know what you have to say about this episode. What are your thoughts? And I'll talk to you guys again soon.